we've seen some of Anya's antics, and they're awesome on the screen. Exciting. Yep. And I love the part where she's caught up in the trains. Hello and welcome everybody to another episode of Jobless Weebs. This is Brian, and with me today, as always,
Marco, the beer Mexican.
Yep. And this is episode 44. It is now, well, deep into spring, but sometimes it still feels like winter. Currently, today is some weird. We're having some weird weather today.
It's one of those days where it's like, or rather, it's been one of those weeks where it's like it feels like spring, then like winter, then like fall, then like summer.
It did feel like summer yesterday. I think it was yesterday. It felt like summer, but then today it's like super. I don't even know. It's like foggy. It's weird. But have you been recently?
I've been good. It's been pretty chill. Other than the job hunting season.
Yes, yeah. Same for me, except that I'm also in training right now, so hopefully I can stick the landing and continue with this.
Nice.
But as always, we're pushing the jobless weeb ideal world. It is the dream.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm longing for the day where I get paid just for watch anime.
Yes.
I don't know if it's gonna happen, but
one day
doesn't hurt.
I've applied to jobs like that where I would just write articles about movies and shows and anime specifically.
Really?
I did. I applied to quite a few, and well, they haven't really welcomed me with open arms yet. But I did do a couple of write-ups for them, so it's been really cool
guess
to try.
I guess they are on high demand.
Wait, what? I guess not. Yeah. Sadly. One day though.
Yeah, I mean. If they don't hire you, like you can start it yourself.
That's right. I could.
It doesn't guarantee you that you'll make money at the start. But
yeah. Online web pages are kind of hard to really get the ball rolling with.
Yeah. I mean, there have been a lot of things that I've been wanting to do.
Yeah.
And I've been using the channel to do that,
explore that.
And it's not like I really wanted to profit from them. I just wanted to give it a try.
Absolutely.
So now I'm kind of like doing it, and there's some more projects that I want to do that I don't want to mention, because a lot of times those projects end up not happening.
So kind of the back of the mind.
Yeah,
that's true.
So sometimes, I mean, some people would get hyped. I get hyped,
right?
And then
thinking about it,
and then at the end, it's like, it didn't happen. It's like,
and it can feel worse also.
So I just try to do it little by little, and try
whatever
to
you're
add some new
capable
things.
of.
And
Absolutely. Well, today we have an interesting topic, speaking about things that we're capable of and doing whatever we can. At the moment, Spy Family is going bonkers currently. There's a lot of traction and a lot of attention that it's getting. But I wanted to look into the fake relationship aspect of the show, and of course previous shows that we've seen. I'm a fan of quite a few of them too, actually. In anime specifically, I think fake relationships are really those that two people come together and they tell their friends that they are in a relationship, but in order to either like cover up for other things or straight up lie for reputation or appearance aspects.
Yeah, I mean, with Spy and Family, it's kind of like a refreshing story.
Yeah,
because
the story itself,
fake relationships were normally, down the romantic, the shoujo genre,
shoujo,
the rom-com,
like Nisekoi, and quite a few
Nisekoi, Wolf Girl and Black Prince.
Wolf Girl and Black Prince. Yes, that one for sure is definitely like that. Straight up shoujo.
Love and Lies, which it's all kinds of messed up stuff. Scum's Wish.
No. Oh yes. Yeah. There's a lot of variety.
Spy and Family. It's one like the first ones that it's. I mean, for everyone who is following the manga, they know that from time to time that they have their romantic moments.
Oh sure,
but that's not really the point of the manga / anime. It's more of like the mission that.
Yes, the mission drives their motivations, and of course, Anya, we're able to see into their lives a little bit from more of like a wow kind of perspective, being outside of that realm for Anya at least.
Yeah, Anya is like the audience, I believe, because
she kind of is.
She is the one watching the anime pretty much with us, because like she knows that her dad is a spy and also a psychiatrist. That's a joke for the future.
Oh, okay.
When they ask Anya, like, what does your dad do? He's a psychiatrist.
Yeah. She was almost caught.
And that her mom it's a civil servant / hitman. Hitwoman.
Yeah. An assassin, basically. Yeah.
And she is this girl that she's so amused by their interactions.
She loves spies and the whole mission aspect. That's actually her favorite show to watch, is like a spy cartoon. But yeah, she's so involved with just being entertained by her parents, basically.
Yeah, so on the TV she's watching the anime version, but in real life she's watching a decent Netflix adaptation of that anime.
Yes, for her, that is what it would be like. Yeah.
But I mean, exploring those relationships. I mean, for some reason, I always find them fascinating.
Oh yeah.
Because there's so much drama.
There is
behind it.
Because like at the beginning, a lot of the time they don't like each other, but they have to come together for external reasons. Like any that sticks out to you? Because in Spy Family, they got together specifically for his mission. He had to have a child and a wife, specifically to infiltrate the school of an important figure's son attends the school. So he has to come together with this family. And then for her, she wants kind of like a cover-up for assassin kills, but also pressure of society. A lot of her friends at work are like really condescending and throw suspicion at her for being single.
At 27.
Wait, what?
She's 27.
Oh yeah, she's 27. So it was like, what the heck?
Ryan, you and me both would already be traitors.
We would be suspicious. Oh, that's right. Because in this anime, there's a lot of contention in the countries, and they're a country that has like a lot of pressure from the inside as spies are being caught. But yeah, for her being 27. Oh gosh, I feel it right here.
One of
Poor
those.
Yor, she doesn't even deserve it.
One of those moments where you're like, oh, thanks God, I'm here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, but I mean, one of the animes that I remember that
Yeah.
kind of like started like a fake relationship. It's called Oreshura.
Ah, okay.
That one
Yes.
is kind of like a rom-com / harem style.
Yeah.
And it's about this guy who is put off by love because his parents are very lovey-dovey always, so he always cringes about it, and he doesn't want anything to do about it. But there is also this girl that apparently she is so beautiful that every day, every time she has someone that confessed
to her.
their love for her.
Yeah.
And so she somehow starts to blackmail this guy into having a relationship.
Oh, I see.
Just so the other guys stop confessing her. And of course it slowly turns into something more. So that was it was an interesting one. It's a good first time watch or like one time watch. Another one that kind of like brings me some memories like that. It's an anime called Soredemo Sekai Tsukushi, which is, I think I said it right. And yet the world's still beautiful.
That one.
That one is actually one of my favorite animes. It's only 12 episodes, and it develops in again like a medieval time, and it's about a girl. She's a princess. She's a princess of a very remote kingdom, a kingdom where all year round it's raining. And this girl has a special magical power that whenever she sings, rain starts falling. And so she is to be married with pretty much the king of the world. He's called the Sun King because he has successfully conquered the vast majority of land, and the part of land that he hasn't conquered, it's because it's allied territory.
Oh, gotcha. So it's a very political based marriage.
It seems kind of like a political marriage. It's like, give me like that kingdom in far, far away land. Give me one of your daughters to marry me, or I will conquer you. And so they send this girl, which it's anything but a feminine girl. She is a very energetic girl with nothing princess-like on her.
That's what I see. Gotcha.
And the boy, the king is a boy. It's a kid. So at the beginning, they're like, okay, yes, this is a political thing, and she's like, oh, you're just a kid. It's like, and it's not like I'm a grown woman, but it seemed like that because it's like,
okay.
I think she is. I don't think they never mention her age though, but I think she is like around 16 or 17.
Okay.
But the boy is it's like 11 or 12.
Okay, just a kid. Yeah.
Literally. So there's not a huge age gap. But
at that age, it's like
and it kind of started like a fake relationship where because he needed to get married so he could be officially a king.
Okay.
Because he was a king because he was the conqueror, but it's not like he fully had the title of king. So he needed to marry a princess in order for him to actually be the king. And the drama is great
for appearances and reputation.
Yeah. And also as the anime progresses, they fall in love. I mean the soundtrack's great, and the story is great. I think. I mean, it's one of my favorites, so I'm probably being very biased with it.
Sure. But still, yeah.
The story is a bit rushed because it's only 12 episodes, so I believe that the story could have developed even in 24 episodes really good. But despite the fact that it was 12 episodes, it was just a little of a rapid pace from the anime. Of course, I also binge watch it. So.
Okay. So even then, it could feel a bit more
a bit rushed. But yeah, overall, I think the anime is great, and it shows how like let's just have the title and we'll figure things out and. To the I cannot live without you. Me neither.
Sure, the romantic, but right, like the pressure to getting together, showing that they're married was enough to bring them together, right?
No, rather it was.
Oh no.
Well, because the thing is that in that anime, actually. Those who do not support the king do not want him to get married, and the ones that support the king, they're like,
they're like meh,
like whatever. But the ones that do not support the king is like no, because she's from a faraway land. She's not, and you're not even royalty. You are the son of a mistress, and I mean, there's some drama involved in there.
So even the royal line,
and also the family of the girl, of the princess, they are a portion of her family are actually also against their relationship. But by this time they are already in love with each other. So.
Okay. So it's too late.
Yeah.
for her family then. Interesting. So. Okay. So there was a lot of pressure to even not get married. So it was more like that. Their marriage would kind of stave off this.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And kind of like quiet the dissenters then. Interesting. That's a really I would say that's a very like high royalty medieval type of like fake relationship. Another one, of course, would be Nisekoi. The one where, well, that one is interesting because there are gangs involved with their relationship. Their fathers are part of the Yakuza, so it's very like Japanese in a sense that their powerful families are involved with the turf war, basically. So it's a huge struggle.
Because the family from the guy, I don't remember his name, but his family, it's Yakuza, and the family of the girl are like American gangsters kind of thing, right?
Yes, yes. Yeah, because she's blonde.
It's like the same coin, just different face.
That's right. Yeah, it kind of like coming together and blending in this area, and it leads to them clashing too much. Let's see here. Let me pull up their names. Ichijo and Kurisaki.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Shitoge Kurisaki. So yeah, the thing with Ichijo and Kurisaki is that he's trying to find a childhood friend that basically they promised each other that they would love each other with like a key and a heart locket, from what I remember. And that was a very key part of the whole show, was him trying to find the right girl who has this locket that his key fits. But I think she had a locket, but then there were some other things that came up because other girls also had lockets. It was really, really, really weird in that regard. But yeah, it was just very funny because it's fraught with like their fathers clashing, and then a lot of the friend circle going crazy, and then of course other girls, because it's like almost harem, where you also have other love interests. So yeah, it's a very, very funny show. But then they have to pretend that they are boyfriend and girlfriend in order for their
families to like keep good ties, or like a truce.
Yeah, truce. Exactly. The truce.
Yeah,
and they hate each other.
Yeah, I remember. There are 2 seasons of the anime, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think
that's right. Yeah.
And I remember I actually read the manga to completion. It was a couple years ago though, so.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, it's been a while for this.
I mean, kind of like
story.
Spoiler alert. He ends up with Kisaki. What's her name?
Yeah, Kurisaki.
Yeah, he ends up with her because it's like. Yeah. By this time, you should know the first girl that appears. It's the winning girl.
She's gonna be the winning girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly, for all the other shows that always have disappointed us.
Yeah, I mean,
so sad.
I like the butler girl, or like the girl that was always dressed as a boy.
Yes, yep. And they all think that she is a guy. yeah. That one is a pretty funny story arc. Oh my, she's really funny.
One of the animes that it just came to my mind that I actually is one of the ones that I'm watching right now, but I cannot pass it. It's To Love Ru.
Oh, okay.
That one is also based from a fake relationship where the main girl, it's an alien girl that comes to work because she is running away from her planet, and the main character, he has a crush on a girl from his class, and he's always like, oh yeah, this is the day that I'm gonna confess to her, and it's never the day.
Oh no! Oh, okay. I bet things always come up then.
So when he decides to confess to the girl, suddenly, okay, yeah. So the main character, his name is Rito, and the alien girl, her name is Lala. And so he has a crush on his classmate. Mm-hmm. So one day, Lala crashed into Rito's room, and she's been chased. So he's like, "Okay, I'll rescue you." So they are jumping above the rooftops of the houses, like it's normal. Totally, and they fall, and then he kind of like. Lala is kind of like taken away. And so he finds Momo, and when he's about to confess to her, Lala falls again.
Oh, no way.
And he says like, I love you and all that. But to Lala.
My goodness.
And Momo was there. And Lala is like,
oh no.
Oh, you're the first guy that told me you love me for who I am, and not because I am the princess of of this planet.
She's the princess.
And he's like,
okay.
Wait, what?
Hold on. Oh no.
So
this is terrible.
So because he told her that he loved her, fast forward, he learns that she is a princess, and that was equivalent to asking her to marry her.
Oh no! Okay.
And
so in her mind, it's already like wedding bells.
Not only on her mind, like
she's
like on her planet.
Oh no! Oh no! Because they're like official then.
Then like guards come down and then like, okay, princess, you're gonna have to come with us to the planet because you have marriage proposals. And they're like, no, I'm just gonna marry with this guy. And the guards are like,
okay.
That's great news.
Okay. So it's already already full blown.
Let's just say like an imaginary situation where all that I said to Lala was a big misunderstanding. What would happen? And the guards are like, well, your planet is screwed because it's gonna be destroyed. And he's like, oh, thank you, okay.
Okay, all right.
And I was like,
so accept this fake relationship or get your planet toasted.
Yeah, and it's like, and is there like a non-deadly situation where we could call this off? And they're like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm just imagine it. Oh yeah. It can be done if you do this before this time frame. And he's like, oh, this time frame is now. Oh, crap.
Now.
So he's always looking for instances to get away from getting married. But you know, like it's slowly. The anime, it's again like a harem style.
Yeah.
But it's the harem style where he only ends up with one girl. So mainly Lala.
Right.
So yeah. So as the anime progresses, it's kind of weird. That's the part that I didn't like about the anime, because you know a lot of even though they're harem style, a lot of times the main character just chooses one girl, and even though a lot of girls are behind him. He only has eyes for one girl, but in this one he's still looking at his classmate that he had a crush on, Momo, and he's like, oh dude, come on, and kind of like a lot of episodes are like, oh yeah, I love Lala, and then Momo appears and is like, I love to tell her that that's not right, because he still wants to keep. You know, kind of like the spot open,
right?
So he can have a chance with Momo. With Momo, and it's like,
okay. You know, oh man, you know, let's see here. I feel like there's something that I've seen that is super similar. That is such a funny situation. Poor guy. He has to keep trying to drop hints that he likes her original girl.
Yeah.
But he's already in this relationship.
Yeah, that's the part that I didn't like. Probably
so sad. Wow.
In my younger days, I would have passed it, but now it's like, not funny anymore.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, I mean, one of the animes that we cannot miss, because it's also a hot topic, at least in the manga community.
Yeah.
Now, and it was, I think we're having a second season soon. It's Rent a Girlfriend.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yes. Yeah, that one is a crazy, big story where this guy just breaks up with his girlfriend of 1 month, right? Just a short while, you know. They're like in college or just started college.
Yeah, he's starting college, I believe.
Yeah, so they're still fairly young, but they break up. So mommy, I think it's like
Mommy is the girlfriend that he breaks up with.
Yeah, she's the one That's right. And then
Chizuru.
He rents a girl to show that like I can't even remember the first date that they had. What was it?
Yeah,
I mean, gosh, it's been so long.
I read the manga. I
didn't
didn't watch the anime because.
Oh, okay, I watched a little bit.
I was far already in the manga, and by this time I was like, yeah, this character is like. It's like Rito. It's like this character from the Familiar of Zero.
Yes.
These
cross with
genuine jerks.
Yes.
That you just want to slap them because they don't know what they want.
Right, and that's his problem. Yeah, especially because he's like he likes her, but he can't really admit it to her. But it was really hard, of course, at first for him to even.
Yeah, I mean, at the beginning, it's like, okay, yeah, he breaks up with his girlfriend, like, early on,
and it sucks.
And it's not like a long time just to be depressed, over.
Because he's always like, oh, I want a girlfriend.
But then, like, there's like the first time that he rents a girlfriend, which the idea on itself is messed up. Though, I mean, it's not like anything inappropriate. It's just
because
it's just inviting someone over to hang out, which is like,
oh well.
I mean,
and like doing a date too, especially.
But it's like, I mean, I'm pretty sure there are apps for that, and you don't have to. I mean, you have to spend money, but not in that way.
Okay.
I mean, and he decides to take this rented girlfriend, Chizuru, to an aquarium, I believe, or something like that.
Yeah.
And she is being polite and everything, but the guy doesn't like it, and he leaves a super bad review. Then turns out that she is his neighbor. And
oh yeah,
a lot of drama starts building up because
they live close to each other.
Because then parties start coming on in college, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I have a girlfriend," and he's like, "She's my girlfriend."
And so he starts to bring her to these social functions where people expect him to be there with the girlfriend. But he kind of pushes it. Oh yeah, I have a girlfriend.
Like honestly, that show is hot garbage for me.
Yes, it is.
I respect everyone that likes the show, but regardless, it's hot garbage. And if you like it, it's good.
Yeah.
I'm just stating the facts, and they probably know that it's hot garbage.
Well, yes. Well, also in the fact that it's just chaos. The whole story is just chaos because nothing ever goes right for him. There's always something that needs to be fixed, or something, or someone who needs to like have something for him to explain a misunderstanding or something. But it's definitely out there for how deep he gets into this fake relationship.
Yeah, because exactly that, like those fake relationships leads to more misunderstandings, and I haven't followed the manga in a long time, so I don't know the situation anymore.
It does escalate a lot.
I got stuck in the part where he's trying to help Chizuru make a movie.
Oh, okay. That was a wholesome part. I like that part, but
because in that part it seems like he's getting his priorities settled and together.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens next, but
okay.
I'm pretty sure that it's not good because
yes. Well, their grandmas also are a huge factor in their lives.
Oh yeah, I guess it's because of the grandmas that
it is because of the grandmas
they go on with the lies, right?
That's right, because they show, because their grandmas are friends in their friend circle, and so the two of them as son and daughter, and like having the grandmas find out that they are an item, and it's like, oh, they think they're super real, authentic. So yeah, that's definitely where it really leaps out, because it's like they have to go with familial, like family, not really pressures, but kind of like ties. They need to look right to their friends, and a lot of the time their other rental girlfriends who are kind of involved too, which also messes things up. But I do like Ruma-chan.
Oh yeah,
Rumi.
She's awesome.
Yeah,
she was cute.
But yes, it is definitely a hot take on the fake relationship aspect.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, all of those fake relationships, because it's exactly that. Like, or at least how they used to be.
Yeah,
it used to be a lot of harem rom-coms.
Oh yeah, right.
Because like they needed to
have some sort of
to have
pressure,
this drama, this pressure, this driving
driving force. Yeah,
kind of like, oh yeah, you were faking a relationship with her, but how about something real with this other girl that will just work as character development?
Yeah, absolutely. Because then they realize that they do maybe like each other. But yes, that was like more of what it was at first. There are quite a few light novels too like that. And of course, a recent one, A Couple of Cuckoos. But then again, that's also another crazy family issues one too, I would say.
Yeah.
But yes, nowadays it is evolving, and then of course, Spy Family is one of the more like story plot aspect.
It's a fresh, a fresh new take. On
it is
fake relationship, because it's like it's like we're introducing romance topics, comedy, but it like
in a different
those are
perspective.
Adds on, you know. Those are like applause.
Yeah,
because like the actual story, it's
the political intrigue.
The political problems happening in Ostonia and Wastonia, that's how the places are called, something like that, right?
I think so.
I mean, it's like the problem between the West and the East.
Yeah, they call it East, West, and the East. Absolutely. And it is especially that type of focus for this,
and especially because it's also kind of like a wholesome take, because like in previous animes, like the ones we just mentioned, is like boyfriend girlfriend kind of thing,
much more
in an age range of like 14 to 18, 19 years old.
Sure.
Which is like
so there's a lot of like life insecurities, a lot of things that are kind of bumpy, and you have to like be in your friends social life correctly, I guess.
And now with Spy Family, it's like it's like a marriage thing. And
changes it to more of a marriage. Yeah,
kind of like a more mature take on fake relationship, which that's the refreshing part, because it's like, like there are no other girls involved whatsoever. They do introduce.
Well, I mean,
they do introduce.
There is somewhat. Well, not. There's another agent.
Yeah, they do introduce another spy agent
that
later
has a
on.
Crush on Twilight, but that's about it. I think it's Nightfall.
Yeah,
I think that's her name. So but it's very much just that.
And I'm not her. Do you think that she will be introduced in the?
In the first season
in the anime?
We'll see her, I think, because
probably
he'll go to like The Office, I believe he sees her when he talks with the other lady.
The one that delivers the missions, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
That's about it, and that's more like a monologue.
It is
for her.
For her, yeah, for the agent.
Because Twilight is like, huh? She's pretty pumped.
She's a good agent, and he appreciates that. Yeah. For him, it's very.
And Jor is like he's absent-minded about it.
Oh yeah, she's totally like, oh, I love that. She loves being in the house and like being with the family, and she loves like, and of course she always, but as you said, she's absent-minded. She makes terrible food, but yeah, for her it's that, and her assassinations, and then she's like laser focused on that.
Yeah, but other than that, she doesn't pay attention to Nightfall, and Nightfall is like, we're competing, and then like, you might have won this time, but not the next time. I will be with Twilight, and
Nightfall is like, whoa, she's off the rocker. But yeah, for her, that's her characterization. She absolutely adores Twilight. But yeah, other than that, it's just their family, and like,
and again, it's not like it's a harem situation, because
exactly.
Also Anya's friend.
Oh, Becky. Oh yeah, Becky. I guess quite a few girls has a crush on Lloyd, but
again,
it's Becky.
Yeah, and it's more like a game.
Yeah, she's 6 years old. She's Anya's friend. But yeah, for her, it is like, like she likes.
Yeah, but overall the setting, it's very wholesome.
Very, very wholesome. Yeah.
Like very wholesome. It has
settings a lot.
It has a new take also, kind of like on rom-com stuff, but it's more like an action shonen driven anime, manga as well.
Yes. Oh yes. Yeah. I would say that's pretty accurate.
And the romance, it's just an extra, kind of like.
Yeah, it's very fluffy.
Right.
I would say no like drama for the two of them.
Or at least not yet.
Not yet.
Because
there are some predictions.
If we're looking at it from that side, they are enemies essentially.
She completely wipes out any political or
supporters.
Supporters
of the West, of like the good relationships with the West side and the East side.
Yeah, she wipes them out.
And he is supporting like the good relationships between the East and the West.
Yeah, behind the scenes, like more of like the person to person type stuff. Yeah. Absolutely.
But I'm pretty sure that's probably gonna be
it's gonna be the end.
At the end,
it's gonna be like the last arc. But yeah, for now. We're gonna enjoy.
I'll probably give it at least, and that's a minimum of 2 to 3 more years for that to happen.
Oh, totally. Yeah, we haven't even seen it yet in the volumes, but yeah, it'll be a while.
Yeah, because the story is still developing in the manga. So if that's gonna happen around episode 200 or 300 or something.
Oh yeah, way out there. Yeah, for now, they're focusing on their family dynamics and how they live life together, which is really nice.
I'm actually waiting, because I've read already, so it's like, I want to watch those parts animated.
Yes. Oh yeah, because we've seen some of Anya's antics, and they're awesome on the screen. Exciting. Yep. And I love the part where she's caught up in the trains, the train crowd. She's like spinning and spinning. She's like, "Dasuke, help me!" She's so funny. Yeah, so funny.
All right.
Well, Yep.
I think that was it for today, right?
Yep. That's a pretty good discussion on fake relationships in anime. Keep watching anime. There's a lot out there.
And we'll see you next week.
Yep.
Bye-bye.